Hey there, how you doing? Glad to have you back to the channel. So good to have you here. I'm doing just a different angle just to kind of change it up a little bit, just showing you a different part of my Beatle room. But I've got two very cool items to show you in this video, so stay tuned. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy both of them. I did not know about these, so very, very awesome. So we're starting off with item number one.
One. Can't hear you. Louder. One. That's it.
So the name of this box set is Good as Gold. Archives of the Apple Air, 1967 to 1975. As you can see on the front, this is a 5 CD box set. Was put out in 2001 in Europe. So this is a terrific booklet, so I thought I'd show you some of the stuff inside of this. You possibly won't be able to read all of it, but just kind of give you an idea of what the contents that's inside this booklet, which is really nice. Got some very good things in here, definitely talking about all the different bands and all the different groups. There's some very good stuff in this box set. I know I'm going a little fast, but I hopefully, if you want, you can pause on your own and go ahead and kind of read through some of this if you care to. But like I said, just kind of giving you an idea of what is all entailed in this booklet. Sorry, my thumb was in the way. And the artist and the songs, and we will be going through each and every one of those in just a few seconds. And also some of the other items that you can purchase through this company, which are quite intriguing. Some nice stuff that might be definitely something to look into. And here's the first CD. And the backside, here we go. This has got a lot of great tracks on this CD. Definitely a lot of good stuff that I haven't heard or was very nice to get on a CD and get a little better quality than those scratchy 45s. Wanted to point out to you on the first CD, track number 11, Brute Force. This was only released, as I know, I think, as a promo 45 and is actually quite very rare to get. So this is kind of one of the hidden treasures in this CD, which is kind of a rare track as a lot of them are, but decided to point this one out to you. CD number 2, here we are. And a lot of tracks on this one as well. I'm really pleased with this set because the quality is fantastic, really, really good. And like I said, the scratchy 45s just don't stand a chance with this great quality CDs. And like I said, bang for your buck. There's a lot on each and every one of these CDs. And we're up to number 3. Yeah, very nice, well done. And okay, you know the drill. Here we go. This is the backside and gives you the song listings on this one, which is a lot. Yeah. Now we're up to number 4. This one is really cool. I like all the covers of all of these. Very well done. And the nice thing is that each and every one of these come in a very nice thick cardboard to house the CD itself, and they're very nicely done in a thick cardboard. And the back of it. The neat part about this is with all of these CDs that I'm showing you there, like I said, there's some songs that were very, very hard to get, and it's great to have this all in one package. Last but not least, definitely, is number 5. So as I show these, like I said, on the back side, if you want to pause and see these for yourself, and your song listings on that as well. Just to give you an idea, that's what the CDs all look like. So this is Beatle Dave. Thank you very much, Beatle Dave, for pointing out this box set, which I've never seen before, and I really like it. So if you get a chance, everybody, check out Beatle Dave on his website. All right? Thanks again, Dave, for showing this on your channel, and now I'm showing it on mine.
Number 2.
So next up in my video was a total huge surprise from one of my great viewers, Martin. So I want to thank you very much, Martin, for your lovely note, which was very kind of you, but most of all, he sent this terrific book of Liverpool. And I just kind of want to go through some of the pages and show you some of the great sights and all of Liverpool. Cavern Club being one of them, right here. Yeah. So let me show you some of the real highlights of this book. So it's always fun to take a trip, but for me, if you're like me, and you probably are, there's nothing better than having a map to help you see the sights of where you are, especially if you're out of town or even out of the country. And this book starts off with a very nice map to get you started in your journey of Liverpool. And to start off your journey, at the first place you need to go to is down in this area, down at the docks, which is the Liverpool Beatles Museum. Great place to start. With a lot of very historical photographs and a tour through the whole Beatles extravaganza, I guess, including a reproduction of the Cavern Club in this museum. Also, when you're in Liverpool, you definitely want to stop by to have your picture taken with the Beatles in bronze. This is very neat. I loved this a lot, of the bronze statues of the Beatles. And Beatle Brad did stand behind the Beatles and get his picture taken as well. Yep. Now, this is the way to tour Liverpool, riding in a magical mystery tour bus and seeing the sights. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Also, one of the highlights of the places that you need to stop by is this Beatles Hotel, which is really cool. And as you can see, the lobby, this is where they have the Beatles festival that they have with collectibles and vinyl, just like we do here in America. It's a Beatles blowout, definitely, a Beatles merchandise. Whew, I'd love to get to that someday. And a very neat statue of John Lennon himself. Yeah, nice. This is another fantastic place to stop off and see, the Jacaranda, where the Beatles performed. It's a very small club place, but it's really terrific and lots of history for the Beatles themselves. And a lot of fantastic pictures along the walls and great stuff inside. This is a historical stop. Man, this is so cool. I enjoyed this, and this is in this book too, where John and Paul met for the very first time at this church. So cool to see this. This is another very good Beatles museum right down the street, on the same street actually, right from the Cavern Club. Crowded and crazy, but it's great to go there. There's the Cavern Club. So neat. Cavern Club sure has a lot of historical pictures and a lot of fantastic things along to see on the wall, because there were so many musicians and so many bands that performed there. There's a lot to see in the Cavern Club. Nice place to go to, definitely. And a great photo out front of the Cavern Club with, these guys. I think a lot of you will recognize this. This is the building that was used for Ringo's Sentimental Journey front cover of his album. But the great part about this is it's a very historical building, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing this. And this is in this book too. Nice, happy fun to see this as well. But yeah, it's been everything. When I was there, it was a pub, but it's been a Beatles museum. It's been a Beatles pub. It's been a Beatles gift shop. I'm sure it's been many other things too, but this picture kind of shows something kind of fun and neat. This is my photograph of being there. It was kind of neat. At that time, it was a British pub, but through the years, it's changed to be many different things. But this was definitely a highlight for me. Loved it. It was fun to walk down the street and see this. Ringo Starr's house. Oh man, this was really cool and fun to see. Certainly a lot different than the house he's got today, that's for sure. But this very cool historical house is really, really neat to see. This book has everything. It really does. Next up is a very neat, and I was excited to see this myself, and a historical house that is so cool. Yeah, this was neat. I really enjoyed this. This was Aunt Mimi's house. No, take that back. I'm just joking around. See if you're paying attention. George Harrison's house. Wow. Yeah, this is it. Pretty neat. Okay, next up on the tour of this great book. Wow. You stand right here and the song starts playing in your head and you can really hear it loud and clear as the song, and they stand right in the roundabout of Penny Lane. Man, this is just fantastic. So here is that historical roundabout that the Beatles sang about, Penny Lane, and there it is right there in this book. Oh, gosh, this is great. Sorry, I'm probably getting too excited about this, but this is fun. This book. This is an absolute must for any stop in Liverpool. Yeah. When I got here to see this historical house of John Lennon's with his Aunt Mimi that he grew up in, you couldn't have any photographs, any videos. You couldn't touch anything. You couldn't breathe. You just had to look around, but enjoy yourself. But don't do anything while you're there. Okay, this is not my photograph. I'm not bootlegging this out, but a very historical picture inside the living room of John's house. Yeah, you're seeing it here in this book. Nice. Another historical cool picture of John's bedroom. Yeah, which was upstairs. Nice to see this too. Historical, but sad. But this is the burial plot for Brian Epstein. May he rest in peace.
Pay attention.
Now for a really unique and fun historical house. This is fantastic to see this. I was so excited to see this, and I'm glad to see it's in this book. But this is Paul Simon's house. Yeah, the house that Paul Simon... No, it's not Paul Simon. Paul McCartney, that's it. I was just seeing if you're paying attention. But yeah, this was a very historical house of Paul's, that's for sure, that he grew up in. And a very neat tour of this as well as a fun stop to see. I'm actually kind of surprised to see a picture of Paul's living room in this book. It's not really something you really get to see, but historically it's really neat, and you get the fun opportunity of seeing it in this book as well as I talk to you and show you this. This is fascinating. This is also one more burial plot, but Stu Sutcliffe. Wow. Rest in peace, Stu. Like I said, just so many historical pictures and so many historical photos that it's just a book to have. It's great. So two great things I definitely think you would be interested in. The CD box set is excellent, and the Beatles tour book is fantastic as well. And like I said, thank you again, Martin, for that. That is really great. Very special. That's for sure. So, thank you very much for watching. I enjoyed having you here. Definitely, you're my special guest. Yeah, so if you're not a part of my channel, subscribe down below. Be a part of Beatle Brad's family and watch many, did I say many? Videos to come, definitely. So, subscribe down below. And to my older subscribers, thank you very much. You guys are absolutely awesome. Most definitely. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I really appreciate you being here so very much. So as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See you on the next fun video.